What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a 2018 Porsche 911 GT3 and see what it's like to drive one of these cars. Huge shout out and thank you to HBI Auto for providing this really sweet Porsche for today's video. Check them out. I'll have their website linked down below in the description. They have a huge selection of exotic cars, just like this Porsche, so definitely check them out. So we're going to take a quick look inside and out of this GT3 and then take it for a spin and see what it's all about. Starting out with some of the performance for this GT3, the engine is a rear-mounted 4-liter naturally aspirated flat 6 engine. This thing cranks out 500 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, and it is paired to the 7-speed PDK automatic transmission, sending all the power to these rear wheels. And unfortunately, this is all you can see of the engine. We just get some fans and some intake ducts. You get a little bit of carbon fiber and a nice little prop rod right over here that you can prop up this engine compartment. Closing that now, you can see the massive wing in back. We get the Porsche written out, twin exhaust right in the center. This is such a clean looking car. I definitely love the way the side profile of a Porsche 911 looks. We do have these steel brakes on here with the red calipers. Of course, the carbon ceramics are available for about a $10,000 upgrade. This car also has a really large trunk. I actually had my lunchbox and 2 camera bags in the front, and they all fit nice, so you could actually use this as a daily driver or even go on a nice trip. We can close this front bonnet lid, lock it down, and then one look at the front view. This is such a clean looking car, especially finished off in black. We get a nice front splitter and a lot of openings in the front to allow cooling to enter this front bumper to get to the front mounted radiators. And then take a look at the silhouette. Classic look, of course, as you'd expect. And I love the big wing you get on the back and even the massive intake ducts you see on the back of this engine compartment. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at the interior now. This is a really clean spec on the inside, just like we saw outside. We have black Alcantara, black leather, and red stitching everywhere. Beautiful look. I love all the leather, carbon, stitching. Nice and premium looking. And one of my favorite features, we even get a fire extinguisher mounted into it. And you can get a look at the basic seats. These do have power controls on the side. However, they are manual for front and rear sliding, but they look really, really nice. And then now inside, if I go ahead and insert the key to the left, I can turn the ignition on. We have all the analog gauges as well as a digital screen. And then we do have a touchscreen system right in the center for all the normal aspects of the car. Pretty simple to use, as you can see. You do have a lot of actual buttons as well, so I like the aspects of that. We have all your climate controls down here. And then pretty simple coming down here, we just have the exhaust valve. We have the traction control, suspension, and a PDK Sport. A few blank switches for other options like front and lift. And then moving to the back, the GT3 does not have any rear seats, so we just get a really huge shelf back here with some Alcantara along the center. So then if I keep my foot on the brake, we can go ahead and fire it up. Now that is one good sounding Porsche, and I'm really excited to drive this thing and even do the POV and really see what it's like to drive this car. And then finishing up in back real quick, we have a Soul exhaust, so that's why this car sounds even better than a stock one. But anyways, that is a good look at the Porsche GT3. Let's take it out on the road and see what it's like to drive. So we are now in the Porsche GT3, the exhaust. Wow. And that wasn't like pedal to the floor or anything, but that is so quick the way that transmission shifts, and that sounds amazing. And that is one heck of a package in this car. Alright, we are in the GT3, one heck of a car already. I'm really enjoying it, I really am. While it's not the fastest car out there, I really like just how everything feels with a car like this. And the clutches, I like the engagement. It doesn't feel like an automatic, it really does feel like a dual clutch. It feels mechanical, exactly what I would expect from a sports car. Obviously, I've driven hundreds of sports cars at this point, and I'm not a fan of torque converter automatics, and some dual clutches kind of take away the fun factor, especially from a manual. Personally, I buy a manual just because I love that taking the turns without touching your brakes. That's why you need the carbon ceramics, you're not going to use them, you can just hold the speed. And I cannot get enough of the sound. I have no clue how Porsche does that with this car. The exhaust, of course, the upgraded exhaust makes it sound even better than I'm sure stock one would. But how does a little 6-cylinder do that? Oh my gosh, I am addicted to that noise. Gosh. Now, because this is what this car is about, just driving it and having a smile on your face, as you guys have seen earlier in the video. But anyway, I think that's about it then for the 2018 Porsche 911 GT3. I've never been in one, and I hope I am in another one again because I liked it a lot. And I think this car is making me maybe take another look at Porsche as a fun car to pick up. You know, one day I want a Lambo or something like that, but this car has a lot to offer. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and then definitely check out HBI Auto. They have an insane selection of awesome cars just like this, so check them out as well. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.